Hello everybody and welcome to the Midnight Broadcast Network once again on YouTube. My name is Slay Gravett and I'm about to be joined by Will Mosley from the back. He is not here at the moment, but we are at the Eldora Speedway for the Speedway Club Truck Series Midnight Broadcast Network. We're running a little bit late, so we'll go ahead and jump into the lobby. As I said, we're a little bit late here. Sorry about that, folks. We'll go off the start order here real quick. 13 trucks tonight in the race here at Eldora, as we're doing 100%, 150 laps, so a very long one for these drivers tonight. Should be very exciting, as we're going to go over the starting order here. As hopefully they're not already done yet with the pace laps. Go ahead and join on me, Will. We're already broadcasting.
How do I join on you?
You click on my name in the party.
If I watch broadcast?
Yes. Or no, just click join session.
Oh, you idiot, man. Watching broadcast. Hold on.
And we're already underway here, folks, as Vega in the 75 already out to a commanding lead. I said on Twitter that we should expect somebody normally not up front to win this race. Vega, he is normally up front and battling the top five, but he should be dominant here today unless Fluffy in the number 50 truck. Let's get on board with Fluffy here, the number 50 orange, black, and white truck. If he has something to say about that, as ooh, almost got the inside wall. As he looks like he'd just be buying his time back in the 11th position. But can you join on me, Will?
I'm trying to, Slade.
Gotcha. As we're already racing here, Will. We were not able to go over the starting order. But who is your pick to win tonight's race? As we're already in the race.
Kill It Like Jason is who I'm gonna go with. He's pretty good at dirt there, Slade.
So you're going with number 99 of Kill It Like Jason. Right now, P2. He started P2. And right behind him, Baronate, who last week was being bounty hunted by the MBN Cup and National Series drivers with a few one-offs, including the Bears, who would come away with a win. But Baronate was very good that race, won stage 1, and right now he's running in P3 with who was that all over his bumper? There was one truck all over the back bumper of Baronate, and that happens to be KD, the number 02. KD is a National Series driver, who's actually, I believe, he's good friends with Baronate, so it's kind of cool to see them racing. But Vega is just pulled away to an outstanding lead. He is about probably a 2-second lead over the rest of the field. We're on board with Baronate here. Like I said, 150 laps, stages are on, so we have a long race here, folks. Are you able to join, Will?
No, Slade, or I would already join, bud. I'm trying all kind of stuff. You didn't send me no invite.
Yeah, you were not in the party, so it was harsh for me too. You should be able to
I think at all, bud. Can't do it.
Is my invite still there? Because they are they're a few bit of laps in. Yep, so I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason just went around right in front of the two. They make contact 3 wide, and they all sorted out. KD got probably the worst of that, as Vega. Oh, never mind. It seems to have some internet issues with the 99 of Jason. That seems to be the problem here. Some lag out of that 99 truck. Yeah, and he's going high to let the competitors go. So 99 of Jason, kind of similar to Titans in the Cup race about a week or so ago, as he just disconnected. So it looks like we're going to have to back out here.
Are they playing on Heat 4? So
Yes.
I can't join no way, man. I try.
So
It
yeah,
says
it
no
looks
gaming
like
session.
we're gonna have to back out here. It looks like we'll re-rack the race. There are a few cars lagging here on my screen. I'm not sure if that's just um, the in-game. As see the 50s, he's kind of twitching, so um, they're gonna have to back out. Unfortunately, sorry about that, guys.
That was a heat race, Slade. A little heat race. A little warm up the engines. See how everybody's gonna be racing. All right, who's in the Ford truck tonight, Slade?
As Coach Matt, he was first start was last week at Kentucky and had a pretty good race. So
Yeah, I was in that race too. Um,
where'd you finish, Will?
I think I finished in the back.
Mm,
I can't remember.
that's
I
right. It came
think
down to
I was.
strategy. That's right.
No, it come down to getting wiped out. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Oh. Well, anyway, while we're at it here, guys,
Give a shout
sorry
out
for
to Raw Gator.
that was national, not truck. But while we're here, guys, we had to take that break. Once again, apologize for that. But we're going over the starting order here as we were not able to at the beginning of the show. So starting first on pole is Vega in the 75. He saw get up to a commanding lead. Only driver to run an 18 second lap, 18.917 pole time. Second was Jason, Will's pick, with a 19.098. Third was Baronate. And closing out row 2 was Katie in the 02. Row 3 brings us 34 Fireman, which I believe that's his best starting spot of the season, so congrats to him. And the number 5 of Creeper. Row 4 brings the number 3 of Tornado and the number 54 of Jocko. And closing out the top 10, you have Mateo in the 19 and Motorsport Games, who got a top 3 last week. And he brings it pretty 10 today. Coach Matt, the last of the qualifiers, he qualifies 11th. Easy E did not qualify. He will start 12th. And Fluffy, the number 50 truck, will start in the back as well, P13. We'll do so 50% race is about 25 minutes. All right. Yep, he was about up to P8, I believe, when we started. So 13th to 8th, and once again, Will, your pick, Jason. You've had a streak of picking him several weeks in a row, and him finishing bad because of you picking him. And I hate. You know, it usually is Baronet because he won 4 in a row, but Vega, man, he's super quick, and he's looking to be the second driver to lock themselves in this season, as Baronet's the only one. I just realized I've been on blue screen this entire time, so they haven't been able to hear you, Will.
That's good.
So Will just said that he was picking Kill Like Jason and asked why. So apologies for that, guys. But I'll be picking Vega in the 75. He seems to be very quick.
They can still probably hear me, Slade.
And they can hear you. Is your voice set to allow?
Always.
And I just realized mine's not. Wait, is it? Oh my goodness gracious. Well,
The whole time.
I
You're
apologize,
an
guys.
idiot, bro.
I just set my voice to allow. Second time I've ever done that out of broadcasting hundreds of races. So Apologies, but well, that's kind of embarrassing. So pretty much what happened is seeing that we were lagging on our end, and a few drivers were lagging in the lobby, so we decided to back out, re-rack it. So still 100% today, and well, we've missed a lot. But your pole setter for tonight, not a surprise. He is a very active dirt driver on the NASCAR Heat games, as we are on NASCAR Heat 4. Might I add, we will be switching to NASCAR Heat 5 in a few weeks. I believe once Truck Series hits Michigan and Cup and National go to Indy with the first Heat 5 race this season. So right now still on Heat 4, and right now this is your pole setter, Vega Twister in the 75 truck. We're the only driver to hit an 18.9 tonight. He hit an 18.917. And yeah, as we already went through this, Will's pick, killed like Jason.
Yep.
Once again, as we kind of went over why I thought Wills has been jinxing him for weeks on weeks upon
And
time.
it's not, and we touched on that it wasn't Will's fault at all. That Kill Like Jason has some issues on track that he needs to clean up. Bad showmanship, but he's going to come through this weekend.
Okay. We're good to join, Will. I'll be sending you invites. I got plenty of invites. There we go. It's good to see. 13 trucks once again.
I didn't get any.
I'm about to send it, Will. I don't think that's my job, Will. The job of the main broadcaster is to send the co-caster some invites. Alright, I sent you 3.
You did.
Alright, race life. 150 laps around Eldora Speedway. 40 lap. Stage 1 will be 40 laps. So, but don't you worry, those laps will click off very quickly, as the Pro League race we did here a week ago was about 30 minutes for 90 laps. So this race should take no time, about a 45-minute, 50-minute race if it goes caution free. So yeah, we should be out here almost no time.
Yeah.
Still on the pace lap here, as once again my pick is on the front row alongside Will's pick. So we should get a tally of who won how many picks. But we are underway, it seems. Oh, it seems that some guys thought we were going and Vega did not.
Oh, he's a pole sitter. He's got to go first.
I guess he thought there was one more. I guess they're going. Wow.
Damn. Okay.
That was a very botched start, if you will, but because that was very weird, actually. I don't know what to say about that, but that got a lot of guys jammed up in the 50, the 4, and the 52. Fluffy, Coach Matt, and Easy E back here, 11th through 13th, got checked up really hard from this incident. So these 3 are the most work to gain, as you most likely will see some guys go a lap down because Vega is running blistering times compared to some guys. So
and what to watch is that 50 trucks actually got caught up in the back of that, or he just didn't go, waiting on everybody else. So see if that 50 can work through all this traffic to get up there, or he might get caught up.
My assumption is Vega didn't. I guess there's a restart box that they were supposed to go in, and Vega didn't see it, and he went at the line. That's what I can see, because the 02 went like where you would expect the restart box, I believe. Yeah, as soon as they hit that blue square off turn 4 on the inside wall, that's where Vega and most of the field went, or KD and most of the field went. So I guess Vegas didn't see that, and he went the line. But anyway, he is still out to a very healthy lead over Jason Baronate, and I believe that's Fireman. No, that's KD, excuse me. So those 3 once again together. But the battle for the 5th spot, this is the final stage points. You have a while to the stage ends. You have Creeper in 5th. Fireman 6th, Jocko 7th, Tornado 8th, Mateo 9th in this pack of trucks. So very interesting to see how these guys do in this major pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man. That 50's rolling, but that 99, he looks like he's poised to catch that 75 truck. But he looks like he's checking on out, buddy. To be honest with you.
Battle for 5th here. Fireman to the inside of Creeper. Jocko looking to follow. And almost a little... 5 gets a little bit of the wall.
Yep.
Jocko looking low. Tornado in the battle Mateo looks like he's trying to be patient and watch these guys. Fireman clears the 5. A little bit of a slide job there. And he takes 5th, but don't worry, Jocko in the 54. Oh, got in there a little hot with the 5. They both go up the track. 3 wide for the 6th place position. 5, 54, 3. 3 checks out of it. And he's going to lose some.
Do these guys know that this is a 100% race?
I think they really want this 5th place spot in these stage points.
I think they do too, man. They are going at it right there at 5th place. It is crazy.
And you saw on the back of your screen, Fluffy in the 50, that orange truck back there right now battling for 10th. Oh, the 5 gets the inside wall. That's going to check up the 54. And look at the 54 looking to make a move on the outside as they're 2x2x2, or they were. I say they get single file. Oh, good battle here, though, for, looks like that's 8th. We have Mateo and Tornado switching lanes side by side. We're going on board here with Fluffy for this battle.
And Fluffy and the 13, they've been side by side for the last few laps. The 13 was just hanging on his outside. That was good driving.
Yeah, Motorsport Games. The eNASCAR Heat Fanatec sponsored number 50 truck. Right now looking for 9th.
Slade's truck.
That is my truck. I did tell him to make that paint scheme.
Slade, Team P1,
Team
Golden Boy, Team Golden Boy.
Fluffy to the inside of Mateo. This is the battle for 9th, I believe. Or is it the battle for... Is it 9th? Let's go back to the leaders. Yeah.
Place.
Coach Matt and Easy E. Yep. Actually, Easy E is potentially on the brink of going a lap down, so that just shows how quick Vega is. As he is locked to that bottom. Easy E looks like he's kind of making he's diving low and then exiting high, like he's running in the middle of the track.
The racing's right there at second spot right now. Baronate passes Kill It Like Jason, but Kill It Like Jason's got, I believe, KD.
That's KD. Yep.
Yeah, KD. They're all right there together. It look like they're running mirroring lap times. They're all over each other. It's really good racing right there. As I've jinxed him as he's going backwards.
These guys have singled out there as Fireman has pulled away from that major pack from about 6th on back. So he's looking to have a good day today as he is inside the top 7. Some drivers looking to get inside the top 7 include the 5 truck of Creeper. And I believe 5 of Creeper. Vega, he's even looking to get inside that top 7. As a lot of these guys still looking, even Easy E and Coach Matt, who just started, is just taking on a part-time schedule as he cannot go for points as Easy E just went a lap down to Vega. So it looks like not too great of a day for Easy E. Looking like he's just trying to log some laps, get used to dirt. As we wanted to throw a curveball to these Truck Series drivers. With this is technically starting All-Star Week. We have the Eldora truck races kick off the week. Yes, we do. MBN weeks do start on Thursday, and then we have the All-Star race on Tuesday. So a fun week here at MBN, to say the least. As it seems Easy E's just a little tight off the corner. He's having to let off from what it sounds like on the RPMs.
That 52 truck hasn't had the best of seasons here. As we're looking here, as we climb through the season, seeing that 52 get it together, and maybe have a good top 5 finish one of these races. We'll see what we can do for it. We're going to take them under your wing, Slade, and you're going to help him.
As he's getting passed by Baronet, here come the field. We were trying to realize Fluffy already. He is now up to the 6th place position. There's some contact, 19 and 3. Battle for the 8th position. Tornado. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, 52 slowing outside.
Oh, 52 outside wall. That gets Fluffy.
Ooh, Fluffy.
And I don't think that's going to trigger a caution because it was a one-car spin. Yeah.
Man, oh man, Fluffy. They don't run damage in the trucks. No, Fluffy's still going.
No damage in the trucks.
But he did lose a hell of a track position right there.
Oh yeah. Contact 19 and 50. 19 gets out of the 50's way, and 52 stop against the outside wall.
Continues to stay up against the outside wall. I'm not understanding that at all.
Maybe he's just trying to let everybody go. I'm not particularly sure.
I don't know.
Maybe he disconnected or something.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to have to be happening because, yeah. Maybe it's some type of crazy lag or something, you know. Maybe they split the servers up for Heat 5 as, you know, that's out newly. So, I don't know. I haven't seen that one before. At
That's
all.
crazy. I'm not sure if he's. I'm not sure. Like, usually if you make a hard right into the outside wall, usually the game disconnects. It's Fluffy 3 wide with the 52
Yeah.
or 54 and 3.
He's
54
sticking it
clears
in
him.
there. Maybe he's going to get him an ice cream. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he pulled over to get him a little ice cream. Something, I don't know.
I believe he disconnected, or is he going? 52. He's back going. Easy E.
So he literally took a bathroom break. Okay. So we're not going for a top 5 tonight on the Team 52 truck. But glad to see he's back going.
He potentially might have had a wheel disconnecting issue, perhaps.
He would have wrecked if that would have happened. He would have been able to just stop. So yeah, that was straight walk away from the game system. But okay, we still got battles all over this place, man. The only person that's not battle, all the 19 goes around.
Oh, Mateo,
Yep.
and we have a caution. Caution's out. Mateo and Tornado, these two battling hard, both inside the top 7. I believe Mateo was 4th in the standings, with Tornado 7th in the standings, and only 7 drivers do make the playoffs. So it's going to be a tight points battle, because if Vega is able to win tonight with how it's looking, he seems to have the dominating truck today.
Yeah, Vega definitely needed to come here to get his point battle up. He's really good on dirt. He been doing dirt a long time, so
Let's pull.
He's got the advantage, I would think. But I'm going to tell you, Bear Nate, let's see if he could actually do something starting up here. Oh.
Yep, back underway.
Lead change?
No, Vegas still your leader.
Alright, I went at the front. Okay.
Let's see how he approaches this, and if he can clear the 99 quickly.
Now you're going to see that orange truck right there. You're going to see him throw it in there, make a couple. Oh, as the 99 gets the 75 a little loose coming off, saying, hey, buddy, you're not running away this time.
Oh yeah, you know he wants to try to keep that 75 out of the lead as quick as possible. His contact, the 50 and 34 battling hard as they're 3 wide for 3rd.
Yeah, Fluffy's itching to get up there. Remember, he just come from the back. He's got, in a couple incidents, he just hit the 52 truck while he was on a bathroom break. So look for that 50 to be really hungry coming out of here.
Still 3 wide. Very impressive racing here as Fluffy and the 02, they make contact. And he's able to clear a 34. Fluffy a 3rd as 5 in the 02 makes some contact. This is getting crazy.
Yeah, man. These little trucks, they can actually lean on each other in the dirt. Where if you was like saying some more horsepower, you'd probably go around. But these guys are really putting on a show. Should not be racing dirt every week.
Battle for 4th here.
Oh, 99 gets to the outside wall. Fluffy's down on the inside and takes 2nd place from him.
Yeah, battle for 2nd. On board with KD here as he watches the 50 and the 99 race for the 2nd position, as Vega looking to try and pull away more, as battle for 4th as we continue here. The 5 and the 02, these two have been on it a lot tonight.
Jason's hanging out hard on the outside of that 50 truck right there in that 99. He's not just giving it to Fluffy. He almost gets an outside wall. Fluffy finally gets in front of him. See if the 99's going to be able to dive it down in there. No, Fluffy shuts the door. That 75 truck's cruising though. No harm, nothing. He's just open air.
Oh, one truck around. 13 Motorsport Games. 52 gets the outside wall. 19 tries to avoid it. He gets the outside wall. No caution. Green. No caution. Motorsport Games on the 13.
Oh, the 5 truck hard in the outside wall by itself. As he just overdrove it. No harm, no foul.
Mr. Creeper right now running in the 6th position, side by side with Fireman in 34.
Get off at 5, he hit the wall again.
And 34 clears him. That is for the 6th position as Baronate getting passed by KD KD now up to 4th. Baronate back to 5th.
KD lets Baronate get the inside there. Maybe he did something over.
Oh, KD.
No, KD.
I believe that was the end of the stage.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he was letting him get some stage points. That probably was what that was. He was letting KD get some, or Baronate get some stage points.
That was crazy, but that was cool. Why does KD not want stage points though?
This is KD's first race of the season.
Oh, okay.
So he's a part-timer.
Let KD know if he's listening to this broadcast that Baronate has like a 500-point lead already. So give that man no points. He's just gonna bury you.
Yep, that was a stage 1 break. As stage winner was Vega. With 5th KD, 4th. So 5th was KD, 4th was Baronate, 3rd was Kilt Like Jason, 2nd Fluffy, 1st Vega. That was your top 5 for stage 1. So Vega, I believe that's his first playoff points of the night, with his pole tonight and the stage win.
I'm gonna tell you, Vega's got something for them boys tonight. Fluffy's gonna give him all he wants right here, but I still think Vega's got the better truck when it comes down to it.
Back on our way, Vega on the bottom. Tornado up to 3rd. Matt to 4th. Maybe some strategy here because you have Tornado. Yeah, like I said, Tornado 3rd. Matt 4th. Jason, who finished 3rd there, is now back to 5th. The top 4 stayed out. That's what it was. Vega, Fluffy, Tornado, and Matt all stayed out there.
Oh, okay.
Tornado sends it in hard as Fluffy looking to the inside of Vega. And a huge pack of trucks back here mid-pack on board the 19 as his onboard is crazy right now. It's 54 the 5 contact. And they're 3 wide up there.
That's what you get when you get guys that don't pit on dirt, that you might have been running 8th place.
Or it might have 34, 4, 02, and the 5 all made contact and somehow save it. As they're still 3 wide. And the 02 did not know that. That might cause some problems. 13 gets loose into the 5. 19's around. 19 is up and over. Mateo flipping. And
still no caution.
And no caution. That is very surprising.
I'm going to tell you that 3 truck is throwing the block on that 99, and that 99 just cannot get the momentum to get around that guy. He's hitting him in the right spots, and it's just killing him. You can tell he's working the bumper every which way.
I believe that was the first time, Will, I've seen a barrel roll at a dirt track in the truck series.
I missed it, but yeah.
04 truck on the outside wall. He's going to lose some positions. Coach Matt in the 4.
Yeah, this is definitely the 75's night to shine. He's pretty much lived every lap so far. Started on the pole. I just don't think that Cup driver right there, that Pro League driver of Fluffy, I don't think he's got enough for that old 75 tonight. Slade.
Yeah, Fluffy has his work cut out for him, to say the least, as he is kind of starting to lose to him. I'm not sure what lap times Fluffy nor Vega are running, but I would assume near the 18.9 range, which is very quick, 18.8 potentially for race trim, as these two have now pulled away, as Tornado is still holding strong in 3rd with Jason 4th in the battle for 5th, that final stage point right now between Baronate and the 2 and the 34 of Fireman.
Yep, they're battling.
Still battling here, going through the field.
Yep.
As hoping Katie and Jocko, both have some pretty good trucks. They're just hoping those two keep battling so they can get back there and catch up. As we're going to look at the point standings here coming into tonight, as posted on our Twitter. Baronate, the only driver in the field. We're going to go on to him right now. Number 2 of Baronate. Only driver locked into the field, into the playoffs right now. Kill Like Jason in 2nd. Jocko in the 54. He's 3rd in the standings right now. Mateo is 4th. Motorsport Games in 13. He's 5th. And then this is where it gets close. 6th, Fireman in the 34. 7th, Tornado right now in that final spot. the number 3 truck. First driver outside the cutoff line, 6 points back of Tornado. That's Creeper in the 5. So Creeper looking to have a good day today. 18 points back, Easy E. And you have to go all the way down to Vega, 56 points back of the...
Oh, Jason on the inside wall.
Oh, 99 Jason. Oh, I believe he disconnected. That's what that looks like. It looks like cars usually sit there if they've disconnected. So, very unfortunate for that 99 team.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stop picking him, man.
You keep giving him bad luck.
I swear I do, man.
So that changes the stage points, because now these two right here, as in the 34 and 2, right now are guaranteed stage points. Right now, 4th and 5th with that disconnected the 99. So,
but with that truck sitting there, David gonna have to run Vega. He's gonna have to run a different line that's gonna allow that 50 truck to creep up on him.
I believe his truck should be ghosted. It's not on our screen. I do see what you're talking about, but it looks like they are having to avoid him. So that is very strange. He might not be ghosted. Let's go see our comments here, see if anybody is commenting about that. Oh.
He's catching him. He might not be catching him by feet every lap, but he's catching him by feet. He's gaining definitely. As I'm watching his onboard.
Yep, they could be coming on lap traffic, as the 19 and 52 have the potential to go a lap down here. As we'll see what the 52 does in front of the 75.
Hopefully he gets out of the way and lets the two leaders go. Good deal. Oh.
On the high side, he's going to let Fluffy go here. So nice job by Easy E there.
Good job to get out of the way. Make sure he already knows there's another truck already stopped on the field. Kill it like Jason said, he lost connection. So we don't know. We're seeing his truck live and in action, just parked. So maybe they're not seeing that. I don't know. But Fluffy is getting over that bumper right now, though. He's caught him. He's not sniffing his paint yet, but he's dead on him.
For sure,
How many
Fluffy.
laps we have left?
Try and check that right now, as Mateo is our onboard for the night. Number 19 truck. We're going to see. Get back to him. They just hit 27 to go, I believe. Is he coming to the front? Yeah. So 26 laps to go with about 19 seconds per lap. You know, we still have not very much time left for the end of stage 2, but you could see some more trucks go a lap down. Mateo, Motorsport Games, Coach Matt in the 4 truck even has the potential to go a lap down.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this 50 truck, he is caught him. He's stable 3 foot off this back bumper the whole way around the track here. So we're going to see if he's going to use this lap traffic to his advantage, or is Dave going to be able to shoot through that traffic a little better than Fluffy?
We'll see. As you know, Vega really wants this win, which I do know Vega and Fluffy, they are good friends. I'm not sure how Fluffy's going to take it. You know, I think Fluffy hopefully knows Vega's point situation to a point where Vega pretty much needs a win, maybe multiple, to get in with how many points he's down. So it is winning you're in the playoffs, but with how far back he is in the standings, you do need to be in the top 12 in standings to make it in. So it's interesting what Fluffy does to Vega. He might give him points, but I don't know about the overall win. As Vega working his way around the 19, this is where lap traffic hits big, because he has a lot of trucks in front of him right now, and Fluffy also has to deal with it. He's right now side by side with Mateo.
Yes, he is. And 13 didn't get out of the way. The 13 is still running in line.
Motorsport really wants his points, as he's going to move up a lane potentially He's pinching him pretty hard though.
Yeah.
Motorsport wants these points.
Yeah, but I mean, chopping the leaders and that doesn't make any sense. You're still going to get your position points, even though you do go a lap down. If he laps the whole field, you're still in second, third, fourth, so forth. So I wouldn't hold him up too much because he might remember that when you're in a race lead and
That's true.
need to get by.
Right now, 18 laps to go. We now have 17 to go, I believe.
Fluffy in a outside wall a little bit.
Oh, that checked up to 13 and the 19. Hopefully, he can get back to him as Vega. It's gonna be good for Fluffy because Vega now has to worry about Coach Matt and Mr. Creeper.
Just coming here, a couple weeks in, he shouldn't give him no fit. He should just go high, let the leaders go by,
and he does
to fight another night.
Yep, he ran strong. Oh, loose off the corner, a little loose. Ooh. Maybe he doesn't know that's the leader behind him.
I don't know, but Fluffy's not going to play it. Exactly. I was about to say
Fluffy gave him a little bit of a shot there. Fluffy is still behind Vega, not coming up on Creeper. Creeper 6 points outside of the playoffs, so he does need a good night tonight. Oh, Creeper looks like he's going to make Vega go high. Or he might do a little crossover. Doesn't give him much room. That's going to let Fluffy catch back up as Creeper knows his point situation, knows he needs to have a good day to say the least. He's 6 points back with Tornado. If I'm not mistaken, Tornado's in that third spot right now. So, Creeper's going to race him hard.
Dives it down in the...
he goes around Creeper in the 5. That collects the 4.
That's why you don't do the hot rod. I mean,
no caution.
If you're going a lap down, guys, just pull over because you're already going a lap down. It's not like that you're going to hold him up for the rest of the race. He's faster. Let him run his race. Like that just shows. I don't like that type of racing there.
Wada, as once again 75 of Vegas pulled away from Fluffy. With all this going on, as that kind of saved some drivers, maybe the KD and the 02 and 54 of Jocko potentially will not go a lap down, as we should have. So 11, I believe we have 10 to go right now in stage 2.
You think that's why the 50 backed up off of the 75 because he sees what type of issues he's going through with this traffic? He's like, I'm not going to take it like that. But
maybe so, but like I said,
Fluffy's going right now. He's got the hammer down. He's going to get back to that bumper at least before these last 10 laps. But I think that's what he did. Fluffy's a racer. Really good guy.
I don't think Fluffy, he definitely wants to win any race he's a part of, but I do know him and Vega, like I said before, they are really good friends, so I'm not sure if that will put into account of Fluffy winning this race.
The 54 is laying a block on the 75.
I believe we're about to be, trying to get a close up here. I believe we're now at 7 to go, so Jocko definitely wants to stay on the lead lap.
Who goes high,
this is going to be interesting.
Oh, the 54 door checks the 75. Come on.
I wasn't sure if the 54 thought the 52 was going to slow down and let them both go, but that slowed down the 75 nonetheless, as Fluffy is now catching back up as the 54 truck. They make contact. He definitely wants to stay on the lead lap.
Ooh.
6 to go, I believe. Coming to 5 to go, as Jocko looks like he's going to just keep that position. As I believe
he's going to get in the inside there and keep him.
I believe what Jocko wanted to do is maybe not stay on the lead lap, but slow the 75 down enough to where he is the first car 1 lap down, because he is running for points here. And he knows if Katie goes a lap down, it's going to be very hard for him to come back and have a good finish this race. As Fluffy to the inside of Jocko. Jocko has no worry about being the first car 1 lap down unless the 02 gets passed. So we're going to see how many laps we got to go here. O2 gets a little high.
Yeah, he hadn't did any harm though yet. He's not caught him yet.
I believe we have 3 laps to go, if I'm not mistaken. 3 to go for Katie, because Katie does not run full time. So Katie will probably just go high, or if he knows Jocko, he might try to block the 75 here. So who knows what's going to happen? And no, he's just going to go high.
Yeah, I think it's 75 sent him high.
So most potentially 2 to go here. Could be the 1 to go into the stage. As Katie puts up no threat to the 75. Nope, 1 to go here. 1 to go in the stage.
And that's it, right? How many laps they got left after that?
I believe about 60.
Oh, okay.
And Vega comes home and wins stage 1 with Fluffy in the 50 truck. He brings it home second. Going to get the rest of the running order here.
Stage 2, so.
Yeah, no.
You just said stage 1.
Oh, stage 2, my bad. Hey, stage 2 finishing order. Vega in a 75 truck brings it home first. Go back to him. Second in the stage, 50 of Fluffy. Next we have, so only 5 trucks on the lead lap. Third, here we go. Third was this 3 of Tornado. Fourth was the 34 of Fireman. And fifth was the 2 of Baronate. And getting the lucky dog this time will be the 02 of KD. So right here, the 02 truck, KD, will be getting the lucky dog. But it's going to be up to those guys if they decide to pit or not. Because it looks like most of the field on the lead lap will not be pitting, which, give or take, is a good idea to make keep these guys a lap down. But we'll see.
Yeah, really.
And yeah, nobody got a wave around because the top 3, I believe, stayed out. Yep, the top 3 stayed out.
They stayed out last time as well.
They did.
So, yeah. Let's see if the 99 truck is actually, nope, still sitting.
So
52 truck has joined him now in the pits as well.
52 with 7 laps down. appears to have backed out. As right now, Katie gets low, but you gotta understand here, these guys with fresh tires, and these guys have 60 lap old tires. So, yes, it's on dirt. Tire wear's barely there. But these guys with fresh tires want to get around these guys with worn tires. So look for Fireman, Baronate, KD. Look for these guys to try and move up here.
Yeah, I'm going to say that I don't think the tires matter at all on dirt. These guys might have a setup that actually runs better off old tires. So I don't think that's an issue. So,
I remember from our race, I was loving the fresh tires from the truck race a few weeks ago.
Well, I don't do dirt, so you may be right.
Well, I don't either. I did one dirt race.
But the 19 is, he's holding tight.
Contact 5 and 54. They're door banging over here.
Well, the 2 and the 34 are going at it pretty good, too.
The 5 almost turned the 54. Some heat right there between these 2 drivers.
Yeah. And on dirt, you really can't get away from somebody that quick either. So,
well, you cannot.
Might be dealing with that action for a couple laps.
We seem to have a gap now, but as you said, battle for 4th here. We have the 34 and the 2 truck.
Baronate's been able to stick it on the inside, but he is yet to be able to put the pass on the 34, as he looks like he's getting a little better angle coming off, being able to keep the speed up to keep him back behind him.
So if this goes caution free, I believe the top 5 are locked with a top 5 finish. If it goes caution free, and if they just keep their trucks going straight, because KD in the 02. Who's in the inside wall? 34 inside wall. The 2 truck goes around it as I said something. And that's the caution. And I think I kind of jinxed it because I was talking about if they go green for the rest of this race. So the lucky dog position, I believe that goes to Mateo. Mateo in the 19. gets the lucky dog. So big break for him there. As guys like Creeper and Jocko were sitting there door banging, they might have thought differently of their move, knowing if they knew a caution was coming.
Yep. But they did anyway.
So we will now have 7 trucks on the lead lap. Will be interesting to see if the top 3 who have stayed out this entire time, if they pit this coming up. Tornado having a really good night, actually, in the 3 truck. He has been very impressive. Right now he is 7th in the point standings in the black and white number 3. But it looks like...
Yeah, he got up there from not pitting the first time and jumped everybody, and then was able to hold off, kill like Jason, and he's been holding strong ever since. He's kind of just rode back there in 3rd place quietly all night.
So,
34 thinks different of it as he puts it deep on the inside of it. Baronate.
Oh, we got a couple trucks around the back. 02, 54, 13. They're still 3 wide trying to organize this.
KD was able to stay out in front of that debacle that he was into. 75 truck, man. I'm telling you, he's giving Fluffy a fit tonight. Fluffy, if you know anybody that's watching or is going to watch this knows Fluffy, he likes to lead laps. He likes to be the fastest thing on 4 wheels out there, and he's wanting to put that 50 truck up front in some fresh air. I guarantee it.
You know it. You know that's one thing you gotta know about Fluffy. He will win. He wants to win anything. So, as I've been saying, I don't know if his friendship with Vega will alter his thoughts of winning, or maybe he'll just want to run second and give his good friend the lead and the win. But we'll see. So as Tornado, inside wall, the 3 truck, and he goes to the outside wall and gets the 19 barely. So Tornado goes from 3rd before that caution, and he is now back to the 7th position. We're looking to see if he can make his way back to the front, as everyone behind the 3 back there, starting with the 5 truck, those are all lap down cars. So those guys are battling for the lucky dog if caution comes out.
Yeah, I think different, man. I think that 75 is just giving Fluffy a fit, buddy. He's running good. He's got a good line. He's hitting it every lap. He's coming off with momentum.
Good battle for 5th here. Oh, contact. We have a great battle for 5th here. 19-3, 02. The 3 got shuffled back, as I said. He, the 02 tried to do a crossover in the 19 off of turn 3 a lap ago, and the 3 truck put his nose in there and said, yeah, this is my space. So Tornado back to 6th and looking for 5th here. Is there about to be 3 wide, potentially 3 wide? Yep. Going into turn 1.
As the 19, Mateo has been able to come off as the 3 sticks it on the inside here.
Yep. Tornado back to the inside.
KD laid back a little bit. He says, yeah, they're getting a little too frisky. The 13, the 54, and the 5 and the 4 are battling it out back here. Check this out, Slade.
This is the battle for, if a caution comes out, these guys are battling for the lucky dog, and it is intense. 4 truck battle. Creeper and Jocko definitely, or probably Creeper needs this more than anybody. He needs to gain points on Tornado. And so he's going to need a caution 1, and then 2, he's going to need to beat all these 3 other trucks. As he's battling with Motorsport and Jocko already in the top 5, safely in the top 5, I would say. Contact. 13 outside wall, as we just start talking about him.
Yes. We need to stop talking about him. But the 5 truck's been able to, he's been able to win that battle right now, so he's sitting in the catbird seat for the lucky dog. So Mateo's caught in the back of Tornado. Tornado, he don't look as strong as he did when he was running up there in stage 2.
Track position is very key here at Eldora. That's one thing I learned. You need track position, unless you're just lights out fast in the rest of the field, kind of like when Fluffy went from 13th to 2nd. But these trucks battling hard as Mateo, 4th in the standings, Tornado 7th. So you do know that Tornado is looking for these points more than Mateo is, but still as the top 3, or top, go back to these guys, as Vega and Fluffy, 1-2, bumper to bumper, way ahead. Then you have Fireman in 3rd, Baronate 4th. Oh,
you got the 54 and the 5. They're battling it out, being clean. You got the 4 back there just sending it, trying to knock somebody up the racetrack.
Oh, he gets the 5, and this is not going to end pretty.
We don't drive like yeah. But
Coach Matt trying to use the bottom here. Yeah, and that's going to hurt. Creeper as yes, they're battling for position. Coach Matt not battling for points as he's going to get the 5 again.
Yeah, I just don't. We don't drive like that here at midnight. As he about does it again. That's yeah.
I'm not sure if this is boiling over from something that's happened earlier in the race. I get the 5 mid contact with him earlier. Maybe something like that happened. I'm not 100% sure, but they are going at it hard here as this is no longer the battle for the lucky dog. It's the 54 of Jocko is pulled away with that.
4 sends it again, puts the 5 in the wall. As the 13 gets
Motorsport gets him.
Boy, they are fighting hard, boy.
Yeah, Creeper has been getting used up a good bit here as he's probably not having the best of times. As you remember, he was going for the lucky dog spot and hit the inside wall and crashed in stage 2. So it's went all downhill from there as he is not having the best days at Eldora. But as we go back to the lead here, these two are just killing it right now. Vega and Fluffy as they come off turn 4. Don't think they see anybody going into turn 1. Potentially lapping the field. But right now, 27 laps to go, it appears.
Yeah, they're still just riding along.
Which is crazy to think, because Fluffy joined the race last minute. You know, yes, we could race, run the dirt race, just have some fun. As we did say, the bounty races were the only races that Truck Series drivers could race, or that Cup Series drivers could run Truck Series races. We decided to give a little one-off for the dirt race. But if Fluffy was not in this race, think about how Vega would be running right now. I mean, he's having to push every lap because Fluffy's on his bumper. But if Fluffy was not in this race, he would be it'd be a landslide victory.
Yeah, those guys would just have to go ahead and back out. Just call it a week. But that's not what we have here, Slade.
Let's go back to the battle for 5th here. A fantastic battle between the 19 and the 3. They've been going at it for a while here. Tornado and Mateo. Both drivers have had pretty good seasons so far. Mateo's had a better season than Tornado. But Tornado has been very impressive on dirt tonight. As was in 3rd place for majority of the race. Got shuffled out. Fell back to 7th, excuse me. And is now working his way back up to 5th. So looking to continue and have a top 5 day here today. But not without fight, as you see the 5 truck of Creeper is trying to work his way back up there as he's had a rough race, to say the least.
Oh, we got the 50, puts the bumper a little bit to the 75. He's there. Let's see if he can come around that 75.
Yep.
As you said, he's had constant pressure applied tonight, that's for sure. 75s took that pressure very well, though.
Should have
kept the thing up front.
We'll be coming to 20 laps to go, which give or take, that gives us about 7-ish minutes of racing, 6.5 minutes of racing if we go green here. So not a lot of time left in this race. I know 20 laps seems like a lot, but when you're going at 18-ish, probably 19 seconds a lap, this race flies by quick.
Fluffy in the outside wall a little bit. Almost brushed the inside wall.
I'm not 100% sure if Fluffy did a little bit of a smoke throwback, as I know he put the colors on for his Pro League colors, but kind of some reminiscence of the Tony Stewart days, the Home Depot.
You think so? You ever seen the Hardy's car?
I have.
Okay. There was a lot more cars, you know, in NASCAR before the 90s that you remember, or that you remember the early 2000s. Yeah. Quite a bit of orange race cars out there.
I'm not old like you will. I don't remember all that.
You remember the Wheaties car? Do you remember the Earnhardt Wheaties car?
Yes, I actually have that diecast 164.
Well, that's the replica right there.
Actually, yeah. It's always nice to have Will in the booth to give some comical relief.
Sunshine. Bucket of sunshine.
So I believe we are coming to, or we just got to, at the 19 cross start finish line here. 16 laps to go, coming to 15 to go. And Fluffy has been, he's seen Food Country USA for almost all 150 laps here. As it looks like he did not get entry 1 there. He's going to lose a little bit of time, but you have to remember, just like Stage 2, that lap traffic. As the 5 who gave the 75 a good bit of trouble in Stage 1, or Stage 2, let's see if he gives him the same amount of trouble here as, I don't think he will. And he might still, he's going to still have the run off the corner. And, yep, he's going to...
He's trying to stay out of the way, yeah.
Yep.
That was admirable. As the 50 truck creeps by, too. He's like,
and he lets, yep, nice job by Creeper. Actually, I told you, I knew he was just battling so he could keep the lucky dog spot, but nonetheless, I believe we're at 13 to go here. He still has, I believe he'll catch the 13, he'll catch the 4. It's questionable if he'll catch the 54 and 02, but I don't think he will. As we're going to keep on board these leaders, but as we're looking at the stream of Mateo, MJO, Tornado has put a second gap on him and has cleared him. So Tornado in the 3 truck up to 5th. But this is going to be interesting because Coach Matt has been a very aggressive driver today. So we're going to see how he drives to 75. And let's see if Vega can get his first MBN win.
Yeah, I've raced with Coach Matt over before somewhere. And he was very, very aggressive there. And then we've seen how aggressive he was earlier racing the leaders and everybody else around him.
11 to go, coming to 10 laps to go. Can Vega hold on to Fluffy, or will lap traffic get in the way, and will Fluffy have a greater shot to win this race?
I don't know. 75's been able to stick it inside of 13. 13 goes high. He still keeps his momentum. The 50 goes high behind the 13, so... Oh, Fluffy got a good run.
Oh, he's on the bumper.
Fluffy's on him.
9 to go.
Uh-oh. Fluffy's got the inside corner right here. He chops nose with the 4.
75 pushes up. Side by side with the 4. That is a lap down 4 car. 13 lets the 50 and 75 go. 4 truck appears to also let them go. He's going to stay high. I believe Fluffy will be side by side with off the quarter, and he will. So that's going to give the Food Country USA 75 of Vega some more time to get away.
He goes high, Fluffy goes low. Fluffy's making up ground.
And Fluffy gets in front of the 4 truck. 4 truck stays behind him. And it's like this will be clear track ahead for Fluffy and Vega to battle it out. It'll be close to see if they get to 54.
I'm going to tell you, Fluffy's found some speed here in the late going. He's found the line where the dirt's eating, and he is getting it.
I believe we're at, the stream is not at the best quality right here, folks. I'm trying to see what laps, how many laps we got here to go.
It's always homemade when it's me and you, Slade. Fly by night.
I believe we have 6 to go at the moment. Coming to 5 to go, it appears. Yes, coming to 5 laps to go. Lap traffic will most likely not be an issue.
Vega is driving the wheels off of that truck tonight.
This will be, if Vega's able to pull it off, this will be his first MBN victory. Definitely the season career, most likely.
He ran our first ever truck series. He was the pilot of number 88 Thor Motorsports truck.
That's right.
Back in Heat 3 days. And Heat 4, most of our season 2, you know, we didn't have trucks. But season 3, he's back in the trucks and looking for his first win. So.
Yep, 3 laps to go. Vegas still trying to pull it off. Jocko in the 54 could get in the way. He definitely doesn't want to, but just because the 75 is catching him so quick. As coming to 2 laps to go, Fluffy, will he send it in there? That's the real question.
I'm not sure he will, but he's making up some ground. Is at 75. If he don't get around that 54 really quick, he may be in trouble here.
Coming to 1 to go.
54 puts it in the wall. Gets out of the way.
1 lap to go, brought to you by Speedway Collective.
Oh, 50 truck got a good run off. He's going to catch him right here. He's going to be sniffing it.
Let's see, can Vega do it, or will Fluffy upset him as Fluffy goes up the track a little bit and into the outside wall? And that's going to do it here, folks.
Yeah, it's over with.
That's going to do it here, and off of turn 4, Vega in the 75 gets it done at Eldora. Nice job by Vega.
Good win. Good run by Fluffy, too. Hell of pressure applied, man. That's a good show put on by them guys right there.
Very impressive job by those two as Vega, he's...
Nate bringing it home in third, I believe. So another good run out of the 2 truck.
Actually, I don't think he did. I believe he got past.
You think so? I only see lap trucks in front of him, not unless the 34 truck.
I believe the 34 truck did get him.
So that's Fireman, correct?
Yes. So the top, here we go. Top finishing order here. Sorry to cut you off, Will. Vega Twister in 75 wins everything, stages everything. Fluffy P2. Fireman finished third, his first top 3 of the season. Baronate P4 and Tornado, a much needed top 5 to get him closer to the top 7. KD brings it home 6th. Mateo 7th. And then we have 8th place, 2 laps down. Jocko, ninth place, 2 laps down. Motorsport Games. 10th place, Coach Matt, also 2 laps down. Creeper, I believe he was 3 laps down in 11th. As fast lap the race at 7:46 from Fluffy. Very impressive. Vega at 7:87.
Good win, man. That was a hell of a finish right there. Strong finish.
Rest of the order. Sorry, Mr. Creeper, 2 laps down, 11th. 68 laps down, DNF, Easy E, 12th. Kill It Like Jason, 13th. 97 laps down, he disconnected. And also, we had a funny story there. The 19 of Mateo's lost it off of turn 4 and got passed by Katie coming to the line. So Mateo lost a spot at the finish there, unfortunately. But we're going to get the interviews here. Sorry, Will, they cannot hear you at the moment. Vega Fluffy Fireman, post-race interviews. Get these guys in here real quick. Let's see. So, what was Fireman? There he is. Fireman. Vega might be appearing offline. I got Fireman. I just need Vega. Let's see if we can get Vega here. Sorry. Having troubles getting our race. Did you just suggest him? That's him. Yep. Going to get interviews going here. We'll start from third and go down to first. Once we get Vega in here. Fluffy, you could suggest Vega in case we didn't invite him, please. There we go. He's in here. Okay. Vega, Fluffy, Fireman, please set your party audios to allow for this party or always allow. And we're going to start from third place and work our way down. Which means we're starting off with, I believe, your first top 3 of the season. Number 34 truck of Fireman. Fireman, you got a copy?
Yes.
Fireman, first top 3 of the season. Obviously, very excited for the dirt race as you only lost to probably two of the better guys on dirt on the game, the NASCAR Heat game. As very impressive third place finish today. Tell us about your race.
Well, the inside wall kept getting me a couple times. I'd bounce into everybody, and then I tried to apologize on Discord, and I couldn't hear nobody. But other than that, I liked the way it handled. I just didn't like staying out without fresh tires. That screwed me once.
It's in the top 3, not the top 3, but the top two, and then Tornado did not pit at all that race, and they finished first, second, fifth. So Will was over here saying that tires wasn't that big of a deal.
Will don't know though.
The second stage, I only took 2 tires, and that was right side tires.
Oh, cool deal.
And I was.
Go ahead.
I loved hugging the bottom. That's where I can go.
Yeah, the bottom is usually the fast place around here, but first top 3 of the season, man, I believe. How do you feel about that?
Feels awesome.
Oh, I bet.
I just didn't have nothing for Vega and Fluffy.
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah. We said if Fluffy wasn't racing, would Vega be that far ahead? I didn't know if Vega would push it that hard.
Yeah, he probably would be that. If Fluffy wasn't racing, I probably would not be able to catch Vega at all.
Yeah, talk about hugging the bottom.
Dirt, Vega's flat. Coming to dirt, I know me and Vega are fast, but I'd have to say Vega's faster than I am.
Fluffy, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions, Fluffy, for our third place finisher?
No. Good
or
run,
Will?
though, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Good run, buddy. Good to see you up there. Get you top 3.
Yep, that was Fireman driving number 34 Chevy Silverado, coming on with his first top 3 of the season. Congrats to your top 3.
Thank you.
Next, do I have a custom truck? I just realized this. So the best we have here is a custom 21. But for Fluffy in the number 50 truck, do you got a copy?
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, Fluffy.
How'd you like hugging bottom tonight?
Wouldn't be the first. Would not be the first.
Go ahead, Slade. What was you saying, son?
But Fluffy P2 finished tonight. Had a great battle with Vega pretty much the entire race. Came from the back and showed you had the speed there. Had some trouble early on, but was able to work right to the front. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, man. Kind of started in the back and just kind of slowly but surely made my way through the front with causing no issues. Truck was really an awesome truck. When we managed to get to the Vega, I tried to stay in with him. He was just ripping it, and I was ripping it as well, but he was just doing a lot better than me. Not a dirt guy, but proud to get second here tonight. So truck was good. Truck was really good, and Vega just kind of outplayed me tonight.
Yeah, it was. We said that the only race Cup Series guys could run Truck Series races was bounty races, but we let you come in for the one-off exception for dirt. Your ran second to Vega, and we were thinking, would Vega have been that far ahead if you weren't in the race? Like, do we think you would have pushed it as hard? I guess the table goes in there today. But Will, do you have any questions for our P2 finisher?
No, not at all, Slade. You did a great job. Wonderful.
Well, thank you. That was Fluffy driving the orange number 50 truck with his P2 finish. Congrats on your 6th place finish, Fluffy, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the All-Star race Tuesday.
Thank you, guys.
All right, buddy.
Last but not least, Will, you're asking a question here because I have asked every question, but Vega, you got a copy.
Got you. Vega, how about it? You got your ears on, buddy?
Yes, sir.
How's this win feel? Beating the caliber driver, having him hug up to you for 200 laps, but still been able to fight your way through traffic. They gave you a fit in some spots, man, but how was you able to get through that and bring it on home first?
I'm going to tell you, it was most definitely not hard, or correction, it was hard getting through the lap traffic. But car felt great. Congratulations, Fluffy, finishing second, of course. Other than that, yeah, truck felt great.
Yeah, this win is about right on time in your point situation here at midnight. So glad to see you pull one out there. I told
it's been a long time coming.
I told Slade you's gonna be tough. Yeah, I told you've been here through the beginning of you ran the 88 truck in the beginning of Heat 3. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. Congratulations, man. You got anything, Slade?
Well, pretty much Will. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I wanted to thank Fluffy.
Oh, I think we lost the microphone.
Controller fell out. I want to thank Fluffy there for sticking with me. He was most definitely hard to beat. Yeah.
Well, you can go home proud tonight. You whooped him.
Yeah, that's one
I
thing.
wouldn't say I whooped him, but
I'm not sure what the point standings will be after that, because you were 12th in the standings and you need to be in the top 12 to be able to lock yourself in. So if you can just stay in the top 12 in the standings, which after that win, you should have no problem doing that. I believe he moved up to potentially 10th in the standings, maybe 9th, actually, with tonight's race. So good job there, as once again, winning in, you do not need to be in the top 7 points-wise. You should be in the top 12 with a win. So congrats on your win once again. Anything else you got to say?
no, truck, like I said, felt really great. I was really confident. I love Eldora. I mean, I've got like 3,000 laps here, so this is basically my neck of the woods.
Yeah. Well, congrats on your win once again. First win, I believe, in MBN overall. First ever MBN win.
Yep, finished
tonight.
second. A lot, but just haven't won, and I finally did it.
Yep. So.
Congrats, Vega.
Yep. Huge congrats, Vega, on your first
Thank
win.
you.
But that was Vega Twister, driver number 75, Chevy Silverado, getting it done here at Eldora for the first time in his MBN career. Congrats on your finish.
Thank you, sir. Y'all take it easy.
All right, buddy.
Well, Will, another exciting race comes to a conclusion here for the Speedway Club to Truck Series. Give us your overall thoughts on tonight's race.
It was dirt, so a little dirty. Seen some dirty driving, seen some good driving, seen some fast trucks. Like half of these guys, they're just happy to get out of here and go to next week. So this kicked off our All-Star week. Pretty good show. Big win. Long time coming. Glad to see him win. Yeah.
Yeah, Vega, once again, he's been with us for a while here. I believe he started out, if I'm not mistaken, Will, he was in our
88 truck back
for
in the
season.
day.
That's right, for season 1. He was in
Yep.
the Truck Series. So been here a while, since the beginning of Heat 3, and we're about mid of Heat 3, and finally gets his first win here. End of Heat 4, actually, potentially our first, or our, let's get the schedule. I believe that was the last Truck Series race on Heat
4.
4. On Heat 4. That's correct. This is our last week on Heat 4, guys. So yeah, that was the last Heat 4 race of the Speedway Club Truck Series, and Vega gets it done in Eldora. So not a better way to end the Heat 4 time for the Midnight Broadcasting Network, as it started as soon as Heat 4 came out, and ended here with Heat 5 already being out for a few days. Actually, today was first day open for everybody who bought the Standard Edition, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've actually been doing it since Heat 3, Slade.
I'm not talking about the Heat 4, like, time. I know we've been doing it since Heat 3.
Continue, son.
Be quiet. But anyway, guys, that'll do it from here. Us in the booth, me, Slade Graven, and Will Mosley from the back, always with the comedy. Is there anything else to say? Will anybody want to thank?
No, thank you, P1 Golden Boy, for having me in your presence tonight. It's been a pleasure. Alexa, call Dana.
As you said, there's never a dull moment when Will's in the booth here. So once again, guys, if you guys tune in, next Thursday we're off for the Speedway Club Truck Series. Actually, no, we're not. Excuse me. Truck Series heads to Michigan next week on NASCAR Heat 5, and then we will, after Michigan, we'll have a bye week, and then go to the second and final bounty race of the season at Homestead. So once again, Slade in the booth from Slade and Will. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and you'll see us live next Tuesday at Las Vegas. That is where our All-Star race will be, at Las Vegas. And you will see a mix of Cup Series, National Series drivers, and potentially, maybe even a Truck Series driver. We'll see if old Baronet can put up a Cup car and run with the big dogs. So we'll see if he can do that. So once again, we'll see you guys next Tuesday at Las Vegas for the All-Star race and the final MBN event of NASCAR Heat 4. Thank you, and have a good rest of your night.